What if your burnout, your anxiety, fatigue, or emotional overwhelm aren't problems to fix, but are rather messages to understand? Your body is not the problem. Your emotions are not the problem. And your burnout is not the problem. They are the messengers, just like me. Hi, I'm Dr. Joe Messenger. Thanks for tuning in. In this video, let's cover how your body and nerve system communicate unresolved stress, trauma, and emotional overload, and what to do about it. Because so many people treat their body like it's broken. They say things like, I'm exhausted, I feel anxious, I feel overwhelmed, stressed, pressed, or depressed, I feel burnt out. And the common response is, how do I fix this? But what if the better question is, what is this trying to tell me? Because your body speaks to you even when you don't listen. Your body's incredibly intelligent. It doesn't randomly malfunction. It responds to the conditions that it is provided with. It responds to your thoughts, to your emotions, to your environment, to your stress levels. It responds to what you watch, what you listen to, and what you create. It responds to other people's intentional or non-intentional projections upon you. It responds to how much sleep you get, the quality of your nutrition, the quality of your words, your beliefs, your behaviors, and your thoughts. And when something is unprocessed, unheard, or unhealed, your body finds a way to communicate it to you. And it's your responsibility to listen and to adjust the parameters accordingly. So how does this show up? Unprocessed stress becomes tension. Unprocessed emotions become anxiety. Chronic overwhelm becomes burnout. Suppressed experiences can show up as fatigue, sleep issues, hormonal imbalance, digestive problems, inflammation, diabetes, cancer, or autoimmune issues. Not because your body's against you, but because it's trying to get your attention. It's trying to get your attention to change what you are providing it with. And the mistake that most people make is they silence the message without addressing the cause. They push through exhaustion. They distract from their emotions. They numb themselves. They override the body's signals. And temporarily this works until it doesn't. And here's the thing, ignored messages don't disappear. They escalate. And you've probably heard me say this many times before. If you don't listen to the whispers, you get the screams. There's a deeper truth. Your body is not trying to sabotage you. It's trying to protect you. It's trying to process what your mind hasn't processed yet, what your mind hasn't resolved yet, what your heart hasn't forgiven, released, or resolved yet. If your nerve system is constantly activated, your body always stays in survival mode. And in survival mode, healing doesn't happen, clarity doesn't happen, and peace doesn't happen. Your nerve system is the bridge between your mind and your body. If it's dysregulated, everything feels harder. You overreact. You feel constantly on edge. You struggle to switch off. You feel tired but wired. And that's not weakness. That's your system asking for support. And here's the thing. You can move from fighting your body to listening to it. The shift you need to make is simple and it's powerful. Simply stop asking, how do I push through this? And start asking, what is my body trying to tell me? Because when you listen, you create the opportunity to heal. You don't fix burnout by forcing yourself harder. You don't fix anxiety by ignoring it. You don't fix emotional overwhelm by numbing it. You regulate your system. You create safety in your body and you allow your system to reset. Why is this the missing piece? So many people try to change their life from the mind alone, but your body holds the pattern. The body holds the patterns. Your nerve system holds the responses. And if you don't work at that level, if you don't work at the soul level of changing your patterns, you'll keep looping. Real transformation includes your body. It includes your beliefs, your thoughts, your feelings, your words, and your actions. If you've been feeling exhausted, overwhelmed, emotionally reactive, stuck in cycles, or if you've been feeling like giving in, quitting, or giving in to addiction, or if you've been feeling aches, pains, diseases, or injuries, your body's not failing you. It's communicating with you, and it's time to listen now. If you're ready to stop fighting your body and start working with it again, begin with the 5 nerve system resets in the micro series Health. Because when you regulate your nerve system, everything else begins to shift. Your energy returns, your mind clears, your emotions stabilize, and your body no longer needs to shout to be heard. Burnout is not your enemy. Anxiety is not your weakness, and your body is not broken. They are messengers. And when you finally understand the message, you don't just feel better, you live differently. Before I go, a quick shout out to Karen Coleman and her husband, family and friends. Everything you have so generously wished for me and mine for the last 15 years has been fully seen. Even though there seems to have been an inordinate delay for everything that you've orchestrated for us to experience, is finally returning for you and yours to experience. We're all delighted to see that you and everyone who helped you are now also getting back what you have so relentlessly and tirelessly given out. How good is that? Even though you probably thought everything you've done and are still doing was under the radar, was making you anonymous. On the contrary, everything that you've done and are still doing is being seen and duly noted, and you've got to love how you now get to reap what you sow, because it works.